Hello, hello. We're going to be talking about self-care. And if you're here live, let me know. Say hello in the comments so that I can say hi to you. And if you are here on the replay, type replay. So the first thing that um, I thought, it's giving me new options. Facebook, what are you doing? Let's see. I'll do that later. I just want to, no, just let me go live. I'm live. Hi. Okay, skip ahead of this if you're on the replay because I don't know, everything looks different and I'm just trying to figure it out. Okay, anyway, I don't know. Hi. So I was thinking about this because I have a bunch of jobs that are like my dream jobs, right? And I have a ton of job lists that I have sending me my dream job, except that all these dream jobs are what my dream job was before I was doing what I'm doing now, which is coaching authenticity. And so like every time I get a list serve and it has like my dream job on there, usually in the environmental field, there's this like it's like a test. It's like, do you really want to be coaching authenticity, or do you actually want to do this other thing that you spent so many years working toward in your schooling and life in general? And it's like a constant just checking in, you know? And the answer so far has been no. I can confidently delete that email and be grateful and happy that I'm doing what I'm doing. And a few years ago, I couldn't have imagined being in that space. I couldn't have imagined it at all. I was desperate to have any job, let alone my dream job. And I was applying and applying and applying to jobs, and I would get interviews, but often wasn't hired. Most often wasn't hired. They would always find some reason to hire someone who had more experience or whatever. My point is, I think that part of the reason that I was getting the jobs that I was getting, which were often detrimental to my health, is because I was desperate to be accepted. And I wasn't accepting where I was really and who I am. And part of who I am is someone who has an invisible disability. And so I wasn't honoring the part of me that needs rest. I wasn't honoring the space and time that I needed to put aside for self-care. And everything changed for the better when I found out that I had to have 2 ankle surgeries, and that was going to be completely putting me out of the ability to work for, the better part of a year. And when that happened, I had to take care of myself. I think that I had been learning how to take care of myself, building up towards that, but that was like the turning point, because all of a sudden taking care of myself was my top priority. And when my top priority was taking care of myself, everything else fell into place. I was able to do the work that I want to do. I was able to teach and coach and do so at a livable rate and like a income way, in a income sense of the word. But it was also something that I could do because it was sustainable for me. I wasn't running myself into the ground constantly, and so I was able to choose when I work, which, there's privilege in that for sure, and I don't want to diminish that reality, but the privilege was never made available to me before I took care of myself first. So that was kind of what caused me to think about talking about this concept today. Just how when I get these emails in my inbox, I can delete them because I believe in myself and because I'm taking care of myself in a way that a 9-to-5 job hasn't ever allowed me to. And I want to share that with you. So I have a friend who said to me at one point, she said something like, I just feel like you know how to take care of yourself, Alyssa, and I don't think a lot of people know where even to begin. And she's like, you should teach a class on self-care because you have had to learn the hard way how to do it. And a lot of us who don't have to do it just simply don't do it. And that used to be me, so I totally get it. So I created this course. And so I will be putting a link to the course, which I'm calling Roadmap to Self-Care. It's going to be a 2-weekend live group call course. So we'll meet on the first weekend of the course, which the dates are linked in the, I'll put the dates down below, but we'll meet one weekend and then we'll have an implementation week where we kind of take what we've been talking about and learning about and kind of try to implement it. And then we'll meet the following week. And each of these times that we're meeting are for 2 hours, 2 sessions of 2 hours each. And we'll kind of like add some more and learn a bit more and share a bit about how the implementation week went and have a little bit more discussion about how all of that was. It's taken me several months to pull all of this material together, so I'm really excited to share it with you. And for those of you who feel like you need a little bit more hand-holding and or accountability or just personal issues that you want to talk about, I also have put an option to do a one-on-one session with me in addition to the course at a 25% discount rate from my normal one-on-one sessions. So I'm trying to make it very accessible to everybody because I think that self-care is so important. And if the cost is an issue for you, reach out to me. I want to make sure that everybody who wants to take this course can. So please just reach out to me and we'll figure something out. Anyway, I'm really excited about this. I spent all day just kind of putting up all of the back end stuff, and it's been a labor of love pulling this Roadmap to Self-Care course together, and it's going to start soon. It'll start, the dates I'll put down in below so that you can see them there. Anyway, if you have watched this far, I am glad that you are here. I hope that you're taking care of yourself, and I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.